Getting set to begin the festivities tonight in St. Louis. The Reds and the Cardinals. Next. With the Gateway Arch welcoming us in the background, a look at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Cincinnati Reds and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this NL Central Division matchup. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a couple of right-handers set to square off here in the opener.
Well, you're looking at two guys here getting their second opportunity here this year. Mixed results, as you can see in their first turn, so we'll see what's in store for them in this second time around.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Cincinnati Reds as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number is right there on the right side of your screen. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Quentin Berry makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. First of three here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. EK, let's take a look at our homestanding nine as they enter play here this evening. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. On to first is Peralta, one away here. With that, we'll bring in a look at the scouting report as you get a better idea what to expect from the 33-year-old right-hander. So the base is empty here with one away. And stepping in, the second baseman, Brandon Phillips. First pitch on the way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Here's the 1-0 now to Phillips. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
On the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0. There's Joey Votto as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. Now the 3-0 offering. And he finally gets this one over for strike one.
He can afford to be patient here because all he's looking to do is get on base and do his damage from there.
One out, nobody on. Here he comes, 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Full count pitch on its way. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. And now pitch on the way. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Yeah, even though he walks him here, that's not really a terrible pitch. I don't think it's a strike, but it's definitely a pitch you'll get a lot of guys to wave at. Sometimes it's okay to keep trying to get guys to chase on 3 and 2.
In is Joey Votto now. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He'll enter play right at 333. 2 home runs and 4 RBIs. Runners on first with 1 down. The next pitch. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
3-0 now.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might be. Guys worry so much about the stolen base, but they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
Here comes the 3-0. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now the 3-1 pitch. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
That's the 2nd walk he's allowed here in the 1st inning. And I have a feeling if you ask his manager, he's going to say that that's way too many already. You can't go giving away base runners or you're going to find yourself in a big hole early on.
Jay Bruce will stand in as he'll enter play 4th in the National League batting race. Now here's the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Seems like he's missed his spots a few times here already.
Yeah, he hasn't been overly sharp, that's for sure. It hasn't caught up to him yet, but he's going to need to find that rhythm.
The 1-0 pitch. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
Here's the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Todd Frazier will dig in now. And as you can see, he's well over 300 here to start this new campaign. First pitch coming. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Here comes the 1-0. Here's one fouled off to the right as the count evens at 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Here it comes, 2-1. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More ahead from St. Louis right after this. Now the starting lineup for the Cardinals looks like this. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. And defensively, you see the Reds line up like this behind him. Here's Emilio Bonifacio now to get us started in the home half of the first.
Leading up for the Cardinals, second baseman, Emilio Bonifacio.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
And the thing about baseball is that each new day brings a new opportunity. So we'll see if these guys are up to the task here.
Let's go, Cardinals.
2-0 count, the pitch. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right and up into the crowd. Ready with the 2-1. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And he is going to have extra bases here to start the home first. Bonifacio not stopping. He's heading for third. And he'll get there as he starts the home first with a leadoff triple.
Both outfielders with a long run to try and get to this thing, but neither of them can get there as it's going to wind up one hopping the wall. That man decides he's going to turn it on and try and get to third. He'll do it easily.
In now is John Jay. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Runner at third here, nobody out. He's set, now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And you know, all you have to do is point back to yesterday's ball game. This was part of their downfall, hitting with runners in scoring position. They just couldn't sustain any kind of offense. So this would be a big boost if he could turn the tide a little bit here and come through big.
The 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes the 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Two pitch on the way. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. The runner in scoring position with none out. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Only play's going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
That's all you got to do there. Put the ball on the ground. Use the big part of the field, and that's going to get that first run home from third base.
Michael Lee will stand in, currently 8th in the National League in hitting to enter play. Here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
And the pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-1 pitch on the way. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now. Here he comes on 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Right over the top here with the four-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
McGuire.
Stepping in now, Mark McGuire. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-0 on the way. And he didn't miss that by much. It's popped way up on the infield, and I mean way up there. Pena has got it, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Chris Heisey will stand in. He's got that average pushing up near 300 to start the new season. Now here's the first pitch. They'll start the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball 1. The 1-0 home. And this will be fouled away. One on the way. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Lee is there and he has it for the out.
And this is one of those guys that throws what you'd call a heavy sinker. Normally he's going to get a lot of ground balls, but he leaves this one up in the zone. And I think he's lucky that this ball didn't get hit farther than it did.
Zach Cozart will take his first cuts of the ball game here. First offering on the way. And a ball 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-0. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-1. This is foul right side. Now the 1-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
Into the box now, Brian Pena. Ball 1.
Yeah, and coming right off of that strikeout, he's got to be thinking he should be ahead of this next guy. That's a tough way to fall behind.
"1-0." And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. You figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count?
Maybe even taking 2.
The 3-0. And this one catches the inside corner for strike 1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Here he comes on 3-1. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
That's a good job right there with 2 away, because if nothing else, you get your pitcher to the plate here in this inning, so you don't force him to lead off your next inning offensively.
Mike Leake steps in now. First pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Pause, now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers, but he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
Here comes the 2-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. The 2-2. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. The 2-2 one more time. Now a little dribbler up the line to first. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1 left for Cincinnati. It remains 1-0. Curtis Granderson will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Curtis Granderson.
First pitch coming. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Out of here. A leadoff round tripper to get things started here in the bottom of the second. A solo home run for Curtis Granderson. Career number 247. As the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
And about the only silver lining to this one from a defensive standpoint is the fact that it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. So you can survive it when this guy's hitting just solo shots. It's when he's doing his damage with 2 or 3 guys on base that things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. This will swing and send a line drive out to right field. Oh, and this goes right past him. And this will kick off the fence now up against the Cardinal bullpen. And look at this, Molina trying for 3. The relay throw, and he is in there.
I'm not sure if this will wind up being a triple. It really should be a 3-base error. I mean, here it is. He was there in plenty of time. He just winds up with a handful of air. And they are going to hit him with an E. It's well-deserved.
Matt Carpenter will dig in here. First pitch coming. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
He's ready now. The pitch. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are. So the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
A ball and 2 strikes now to the 2014 All-Star.
That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
Here comes a 1-2. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Now another 1-2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Yeah, that was outside, but it's right where he wants that pitch to be. If you do take that thing, there's no guarantee that it won't be called strike 3. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
And after the error on that previous play, I think he's out there saying, you know what? Why don't I just take care of this guy myself? Good job out there to bounce back with the strikeout.
Let's go, Redbird.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He'll enter play right at .333. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. From the stretch. Good swing there by Peralta, but he comes up empty. 0-2.
And now this is where you can be just a little bit more selective as a pitcher. You're looking for the strikeout. You certainly don't have to throw a strike in either of the next 2 pitches, so you got to see if you can get him to chase.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, by rights, this should have been an RBI single, but that's one heck of a play out there on defense. The run's still going to score, but what an exceptional defensive effort out there to at least get an out on the play.
Standing in now, Scott Baker. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Here it comes. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Right-hander deals on 1 and 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1 and 2. He started in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. Turned out to be a good take.
The 2-2 coming. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Another try at 2-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. We played 2 full. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Reds nothing. Quentin Berry is ready to go here as we begin the 3rd.
Center fielder, Quentin Berry.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Now here it comes. And this is lined back into center field, and that will be their first hit of the contest.
Whoa, that's what you call chuck and duck right there. This ball's going to come screaming right back at him. He doesn't have any time to get the glove up, and it gets safely on into center field.
Here's Brandon Phillips as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one.
No strike.
The 1-0. 2-0 now. Another 2-0 count here to begin an at-bat.
Once or twice is a pattern. More than that is a trend. And he's just not going to have much success if he keeps falling behind every hitter.
Now the 2-0 home. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
Okay, pitch out.
The 3-1 is on the way. Boy, look at that thing dart. It's full now, 3-2.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Three and two, here it is. And that misses for ball four. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Yep, a single and then a walk to start the inning. This is exactly how big innings get started. So they're set up now to maybe put up a crooked number here.
Joey Votto will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
One 0 pitch now. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Jay is right there, one down. And he's safe.
Good job there at second base of doing the math in his head and figuring out he can make it up to third. So that puts runners on the corners now with only one away.
Jay Bruce will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
And that misses, ball one.
Don't let him score.
Ready with the 1-0 now to Bruce.
Ball two.
That missed. Close. It's ball two.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
Runners are at first and third, one away. Trouble spot here, the 2-0. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. That's my number 7 hitter? Probably not.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 3-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 3-2 pitch. And Bruce will lay off that one. He's aboard. It's ball 4.
That's 2 walks now here in this 3rd inning. I mean, it seems like he's having a hard time picking up the catcher right now.
Todd Frazier will stand in with the bases loaded and a real chance to get his guys right back in this one. And here's the first pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
Get him out.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. 1-0 on the way. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. And that's through for a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run is across to make this a 3-2 ball game now. Chris Heisey will try it again. He flew out his first time. Here's the first pitch to him. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Well, we've mentioned it already, but look at the pitch count here in the 3rd inning. He's almost completely out of gas already.
He waits. Now the pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Comes set. Now the pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
A big pitch here, 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. Grounded foul. Still 2 strikes.
Let's go, St. Louis. Come on, St. Louis. Woo-hoo!
Here's another 1-2. Hard hit towards center. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
And this one could have been big trouble here, but this carries out there just far enough to find the outfielder's glove. And that means that both runners, neither of whom were running on contact, are forced to head back to where they started.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1.
Come on, Cardinals.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
The 1-1 home. Down low again, it's 2-1.
Yeah, a good job here of working himself back into a hitter's count, especially with 2 men on base in front of him.
A 2-1 offering. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Yeah, that's where you need to be selective. That was a pitcher's pitch, and now you give that advantage right back.
Here comes a 2-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Here now the 2-2. sinker. 3-2 now.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the full count offering. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still pulled at 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. And he misses again. The command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
Well, when you're already in a deep hole, the last thing you want to do is keep digging. But the walk here is only going to make things worse.
Brian Pena will get a chance here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame thus far. Bases loaded now with 2 away.
Let's get out of this inning.
Now the first pitch. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1.
Give me a break, huh?
Now the 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
Let's keep him right there. Don't give up.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Come on, Cardinals, let's go.
1-2. Now a swing and a ground ball, and that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. 1 run scores, and the second run will score as the lead will change hands now at 4-3, and he is in there.
For Cincinnati, pitcher Mike Leake.
Mike Leake will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the 3rd inning. First pitch on the way. Hit high and deep out to left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as it is now 7-3.
Sometimes, as a pitcher, you just have to challenge guys up in the zone. The only thing is, it just can't be over the middle of the plate. Here he got the fastball up all right, but he didn't get it in. You saw the arm extension there, and this ball gets hit a long, long way.
In now, Quentin Berry. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. And it's in time at first, and finally, at long last, this side is retired. The final damage here, 10 come to the plate, 7 runs score. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Reds 7 and the Cardinals 3. Emilio Bonifacio will stride forward to lead it off, and I'd imagine he'll do so with some tired legs after being out in the field for that last half inning.
Yeah, that was a killer. He could probably use a minute or 2 on the bench, but he gets pressed right back into action here.
You can do it.
Now the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. I think that man right there just got a new lease on life after that last half inning.
Yeah, can you believe it? He's working with the lead. He might not have been expecting that.
The pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Pitch on the way. Fouled back. Here's another 0-2. Stays alive here as this is foul off to the right. The 0-2 once more. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And the leadoff man retired now in the Cardinal third.
The center fielder, number 19,
John Jay will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now here's the first pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Now here's the pitch. And this is hit well towards the hole. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
Well, the very fact that he gets to this ball, that's impressive. But there was no way he was going to be able to get enough on that throw. So that'll be scored an infield single.
Into the box, Michael Lee, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Here's the 1-0. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Well, sometimes when you miss with your location, it actually works to your benefit. I mean, this pitch is further up than I think he wants it, but hey, it works out for him.
Stepping in now, Mark McGuire, as the first pitch here's a bit high. It's ball one.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Here's the 1-0. Upstairs with it yet again. It's 2-0 now.
Yeah, he's looked at two close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
A runner on first with two away. Maybe trouble now. Here's the 2-0. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. And no problems over there for Votto as that'll end the inning. One left for the Cardinals. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Jaime Garcia is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as internet sensation Dat Dude Brandon Phillips gets set to lead off the Cincinnati half of the inning. And it's the outside corner. It's strike one. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
Now the 0-2 from Garcia. Fastball got him looking as that had two-seam action on it, one gone.
And you'll see where these three pitches are on show track. They're all in the strike zone, all basically right on top of one another. So clearly they had a plan of attack there, and it nets them a strikeout.
In is Joey Votto now. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Here's a 1-0. Hit hard on the ground is short. Picked up by Peralta. On to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
Well, I think you got away with one right there. I mean, this is a fastball right down the middle. And he just smokes this ball, too. But unfortunately, he hits it right at someone. So it becomes a fairly easy out.
Base is empty. 2 gone now, and here's Jay Bruce. Here's the first offering. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
He's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
2 out, nobody on. Now here's the pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. And Granderson will make the catch, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Curtis Granderson will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck. Now here's the first pitch. Back to work now is Leake as he jumps ahead of his leadoff man here. No balls and a strike.
Let's go one more time, baby.
Now the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. On hit well by Granderson. This ball's in the air to deep right, but that'll be off the right field wall. Granderson around second, headed for third. The relay, and they're not going to get him. A triple for Granderson.
Well, he wasn't too far away from home run number 2 in the ball game. This thing is tagged pretty good, and you'll see it's going to hit off the wall out there, and in the end, he'll make it all the way up to third. Have a game.
Yadier Molina will try it again. He reached on an error and came around to score his first time. First offering on the way. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Now the 2-1. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, a nice job right here to cash in following that leadoff triple. Infield's back, so he just makes sure to get one on the ground, and that's an easy RBI.
Matt Carpenter will stand in now with the bases empty and one away here following the RBI ground out. First pitch coming. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Yeah, he started to go up the ladder there, but then he realized in time that he wasn't going to get there.
The next pitch. Breaking balls in there that time. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball two. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's the 2-2 home. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike three as they'll need to throw to first here. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are two gone now.
Boy, that curveball is really moving now. He gets him to swing right over the top of it, and then you're going to see the nice work behind the plate to do a little cleanup back there and then get the putout down at first.
Here's Johnny Peralta now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. Oh, look at Phillips. Throw got him at first, and a spectacular play that will end the inning. Any questions as to why this guy's a Gold Glover? Didn't think so. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Todd Frazier will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
Third baseman, Todd Frazier.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
What are you looking at? What game you looking at, huh?
Here comes the 1-0. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. The 1-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. Here's the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Four pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And when you need a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk's not on the agenda. You better bear down right here.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. And now here's a ball lifted out to center for Jay. One gone. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game. And boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Chris Heisey will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips. First pitch coming. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
7 runs on only 4 hits. 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Okay, don't get rattled.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Zach Cozart.
Zach Cozart will dig in. He walked and later scored last time.
Hey, double him up.
First pitch to him. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. He's ready. Now the pitch. Oh, a lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. He's set. Now the pitch. Now here's a ball sent out to right center field, and that's going to get down for him, a base hit. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
There's a guy that's locked in at the plate. Even down 0-2, there's no panic in his approach. When you have that positive mindset at the plate, good things are going to happen.
Brian Pena will be the batter. He singled home a couple in his last at-bat.
Let's win, Cardinals.
Here's the first offering. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
Go Cardinals. Come on, Cardinals.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. The 1-0 pitch. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
The pitcher, number 24.
Well, you knew this was definitely going to be close, and that turned out to be a pretty good throw home from out there in right field. But it's going to wind up being just a little too late to get his man.
Standing in now, Mike Leake, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Go,
1-0 on the way. A ball hit hard to the left side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, I think the phrase here is, 1's an aberration, 2 is a trend. And sure enough, hey, he's got himself a 2-hit ball game.
Quentin Berry. We'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. And here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
And that misses 1-1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Two down, runners at first and second. Ready now on 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Let's go, Cardinals.
Garcia ready, the 1-2. Hit hard to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Reds will be forced to settle for just the 1. Home half of the fifth coming up. The Reds lead it 8-4. Alan Craig will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 21, Alan Craig.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep out to left center field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning. Ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage. It's a one-pitch out.
Emilio Bonifacio will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch coming. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Now the pitch. Now he runs up and gets this one down. Frazier with the bare hand. And the throw will get Bonifacio at first as the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
In now is John Jay, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Here's the pitch. Oh, and he takes this one to the opposite field. High and deep to left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around second. He'll try for third. And he'll make it into third here with a 2-out triple.
He does a nice job here going right with the pitch. You can see it's on the outside part of the plate, and he just squares it up perfectly and drives it right through the empty gap. And since they were playing to pull, they've got a long way to go to run this ball down, so that allows them to easily make it up to third base.
Michael Lee will stand in for the third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one.
Well, he needs to finish this inning just to be eligible for the win, but it's really been a struggle.
A man on third with 2 down. The 1-0. Ball 2 now.
Now with the runner on third, you've got to stay with your game plan right here. Don't try to get too cute. Don't try to make the perfect pitch. That's when you're going to get yourself in trouble.
Here comes the 2-0. In there, 2-1.
A high fastball that time in the strike zone and on the outside corner. But that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
Here he comes on 2-1. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. And he'll throw against his body to first. And a fine play there up the middle may have saved a run as the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Johan Santana will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
57, Johan Santana.
Brandon Phillips will stride in as he'll lead things off here in the Cincinnati 6th.
Leading off for the Reds, second baseman, Brandon Phillips.
swing and a ball hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Joey Votto will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
And the pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
8 runs, just 7 hits. 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
Here's Jay Bruce now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
You can't try to outthink him up there. Just get a good pitch and square it up.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Pause, now the pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
A classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Chopper, foul. Another 1-2 delivery. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Now the 2-2 pitch. And there's a swing and a miss by Bruce as he set down on strikes, 2 away.
Well, that's just your classic 0-2 changeup right there. And what he's trying to do there is to get that hitter's aggressiveness to work against him. And he just goes fishing in the dirt for a bad pitch and an easy punch out.
Todd Frazier will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch on the way. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. 2 out with the man at first. Ready on 2-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 offering. Doesn't offer at the circle change there, and it goes full 3-2.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start here.
Three-two, here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Full count offering on its way. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Reds leave one. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Mark McGuire will lead things off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning.
First baseman, Mark McGuire.
Now the first pitch. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll round it and try for third. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
You want to talk about throwing a pitcher out of his rhythm? This is the first pitch of the inning, and no one's going to run this thing down. So when the dust settles, this turns into a leadoff triple.
Curtis Granderson will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Now here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Oh, that is a nice pitch right there. You kind of slow it down and give him that big breaking ball to start off the at-bat. Make sure he's not a guy that's looking to ambush that first pitch fastball.
From the belt, the pitch. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit.
So smart here at the plate. You can see he's not trying to hit the ball out of the park. There are times for that, but here he's got a guy out there on third, so this is just a short, compact swing. Just looking to get that run home. He's able to get the job done.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Now here's the first pitch. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Lined hard to center field. Berry is there, and he has it for the first out.
Well, he's now 0 for 3 in this one, but he's had a couple of good at-bats mixed in there. He's seeing the ball really well. They just don't want to fall in for him.
Matt Carpenter will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning.
Give him the green light.
Here's the first offering. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Berry is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The shortstop, number 27, Johnny Peralta.
Johnny Peralta will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. First pitch coming. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
He's set. Now the pitch. That misses to the Cardinal shortstop, and it's even at 1-1.
Well, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now the 1-1 to Peralta. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. The 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
for your pitch.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. 7th inning coming up. The Reds are on top, 8-5. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Reds leading this one as we start the 7th, and before we commence, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Chris Heisey will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Left fielder, Chris Heisey.
First offering on the way. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and this is off the glove of Bonifacio. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Zach Cozart.
Zach Cozart will dig in. He singled his last time around.
There you go.
Check by Santana. Now the pitch. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
And ideally on this play, you'd like to think you could make it up to third, but no sense risking it if you're not sure. So even though he was in motion on the pitch, he's going to wind up holding on at second base. Hey, better to be safe than sorry.
Brian Pena will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time. First pitch coming. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. From the stretch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Lee is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Good job there at second base of doing the math in his head and figuring out he can make it up to third. So that puts runners on the corners now with only 1 away.
Victor Martinez will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Come on,
The 1-1 to Martinez. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
The 2-1 home. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
This is where you got to use that count to your advantage. You can eliminate half the strike zone and say, look, I'm only swinging if it's right where I want it.
3-1 on the way. And a full count now, 3-2.
Now with 2 strikes, you can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit on the ground to shortstop. Bonifacio on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. J.J. Hoover is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
J.J. Hoover.
Matt Adams has moved out into the on-deck circle, so that'll signal the end for Santana in this one.
Matt Adams.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Here it comes. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Yeah, he was out front right there, probably guessing fastball. But now, 0-2, you can't be guessing anymore. You got to find something in the strike zone and put it in play.
And, oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Here comes the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
Here he comes on 2-2. And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
Now batting, second baseman.
Emilio Bonifacio will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch to him. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
But I'd say he's made a pretty good impression since coming on. With 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
John Jay will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. And here's the first pitch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hot dog here, get your dog here.
1-1 pitch on the way. And he can't get off a good swing there as this is on the ground to first base. On to the bag with it himself is Votto, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Reds 8 and the Redbirds 5. Robert Rivera will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Robert Rivera.
Quentin Berry will lead it off here for the Reds, followed by Brandon Phillips waiting his turn on deck.
Quentin Berry.
On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. One 1-0 pitch now. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Yeah, and even though that's a tough one to get on top of, I think he'd say he got away with one right there. That's in too good a location when the matchup's not in your favor.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Grounded, foul. Now the 1-2. He makes good contact on it as this is going to make its way through into left field for a base hit.
sometimes, especially when you're down in the count, you just got to take whatever the pitcher gives you. He's not trying to muscle up on something. He's not even really trying to drive anything. He's just trying to make contact, put the ball in play, and good things wind up happening for him.
Here's Brandon Phillips. Runner goes for second, and this is fouled straight back. Nobody out, runner on first. He's ready. Now the pitch. On the ground now for Bonifacio. This could be two. Peralta for one. And now after that call at second, here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout as he apparently doesn't agree with the call. I believe the second base umpire is going to tell him that the drop occurred on the transfer, but that's not going to sit well with the skipper, so you can just about guarantee that he's going to have his say before he returns to the dugout. Joey Votto will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Here's the first offering. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 home. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Well, two very good takes here. You can see they're trying to get him to hit something on the ground, but he's going to make him bring something up.
Yeah.
The 2-0 on the way. Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike one.
I don't think he's going to want to throw that pitch in that same location again ever in his life to this guy.
The 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a cold strike two. The 2-2. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here's another 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with one out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Full count pitch on its way. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball four. First and second now with one away.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead now he's on with one away.
Gerald Vaughn will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season. Jay Bruce will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. Now some stirring in the Cardinal bullpen as the right-hander Jason Mott has begun throwing. First pitch coming. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Lee back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with two gone in the inning.
A little bit of a risk there with two away. You don't want to run yourself into a double play to end the inning, but he's able to make it up there, and that puts runners on the corners now with two outs.
Todd Frazier will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's taken for strike one.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. He's ready now. The pitch to the right side, but foul, and he'll try it again. Now another 0-2. And a good two-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Another 0-2 home. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Reds strand a couple. They're on top by 3, 8-5. Sean Marshall is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Sean Marshall.
Michael Lee will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Now the 1-0. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike 1.
1-1 on the way. A little bit outside. 2-1.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
Here it comes, 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there. It's 3-1 now. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8.
For as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Mark McGuire will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
First pitch on the way. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Need a base hit here.
He waits. Now the pitch. Now a ball hit hard toward first. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
The left fielder, number 3,
Curtis Granderson will step in now in a big spot here with runners on.
And keep in mind, he's got a home run here already. If he gets a hold of another one, he could tie up this ball game.
Come on now. Let's go.
He's set. Now the pitch. Now a check swing here and a little looper. There to make the play is Frazier for the first out.
That's a disappointing final at bat there. I figure he probably won't get another shot at finishing off the cycle, but still a very good performance to say the least.
Yadier Molina will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Now the first pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you got to suck it up.
1-0 on the way. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
Now the 2-0. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Bruce is there, and he'll bring this one in. Now the relay home. A block at the plate, and he's out trying to score. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Ninth inning coming up. Reds lead this one 8-5. Chris Heise will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
Chris Heise.
Now here's the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Now here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Knuckleball, strike three called as that thing came back over the plate, one away.
Here's a close-up of how he grips that knuckleball. You can see it's not really his knuckles that grip the ball, but rather his fingernails that really dig into the seams. And that's such a tough pitch to throw, and even more difficult to master.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. Yes, he'll watch a knuckleball that dances its way in there for strike one. Pitch on the way. Fouled straight back. One out, nobody on. And now a pitch on the way. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Nearly a great play out left. You'll see him jump for this ball and not quite be able to pull it in. That's going to get over his head and wind up a double.
In now, Brian Pena. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. McGuire is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher.
And it looks like we're going to have a move for a pinch hitter, as it's the left-handed hitting Skip Schumacher that starts to loosen up in the on-deck circle. Starts him out with a knuckleball too high, 1-0.
And think about it, in game one of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend.
Here's the 1-0. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Jay will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One left for Cincinnati. They're on top by 3, 8-5.
Your attention, please. Now
So with a
pitching
save
for
situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman.
leading off the
Matt
bottom
Carpenter
of the ninth.
will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Carpenter.
And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball one. Here's a 1-0. Line hard. But this is a foul ball. Now here it comes. Good take there, and it's 2-1 now to the St. Louis third baseman.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Ready with the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, you got the matchup you wanted, but that's not going to amount to much if you can't throw strikes.
Here comes the 3-1. Now Chapman's pitch is hit on the ground to Frazier at third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
Well, this is what you want out of your closer. Comes in firing darts, and it's a very quick out number one.
Johnny Peralta will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Now here's the first pitch. Now a swing and another chance at third. On to first, and that means the Cardinals are down to their final out now.
Yeah, and now just 1 out away from wrapping up this one, and that would certainly be a good way to start the series if they could take game 1 on the road.
Mark Ellis will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. The win would be Mike Leakes if our current score holds up. And the pitch. And Ellis looks at one that misses here. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chapman ready, the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here comes a 1-2. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Two-two pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Oh, that is just straight gas on the final pitch. 100 miles an hour as he comes in to finish this one off.
And guys, the Reds were able to claim victory here thanks in no small part to the efforts of this man on the mound, Aroldis Chapman. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Reds win this one 8-5. Good night from St. Louis.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 8 runs on 12 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. For St. Louis, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Mike Leake. His record is now 1-1. The save goes to Aroldis Chapman, his 3rd. The loss goes to Scott Baker. He falls to 1-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 44 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game Metrolink trains will be available outside the left field gates at the Busch Stadium station or up the street at the 8th and Pine station. Bus service on the 40 and 410X lines is located outside the stadium on 7th and 8th streets, while service on the 30 and 93 lines is available on Broadway and 4th streets.